and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today I just wanted to tell you guys about a project that I'm working on. So I'm actually making myself a book journal. Like, I originally had one. Where did I have it? I just had it right here. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. So I actually originally started with this one, and then I started filling in like the pages. Like you can see, they're kind of like filled up there. And then I realized that A, I like to put a lot of stuff on the pages, and B, this wasn't going to work for like how I wanted to fill in the boxes, and I want to have graphs and stuff like that. So I knew that this wasn't going to work because this is like lined paper. It actually has the story of Anne of Green Gables like written on the lines in it. Like it's an actual book on the lines. Like that's book writing. You probably can't see it because it's probably like too small. But so I ended up starting with this book, and then I changed my mind and I decided that I'm going to do a bullet style journal book. So I grabbed this notebook that I got from the Cozy Nook box. Now I will say this notebook has since fallen apart. Because again, it was like it's bound with like thread and then like glue. So then when I was filling it up with like extra pages, like extra like scrapbook pages and stickers and like stuff like that, it was too wide for the book and it ended up splitting on the side. So I took it apart, like I used my knife, and then I like got all the pages out really nicely so that I can put them into another book, which is this book that I got from Temu. So this is, it has sunflowers on it, and the little closer thing is a leaf. So it's a really nice book. It's like a binder. And then I bought some of these bullet journal pages off of Amazon. So I got those. It came with these tabs, so I can end up having tabs as well. But I want to show you guys the pages that I did so far, because I took them out of the book that I was working on, and I'm just going to transfer them into this book by using like a hole punch, and then I'll just put them in the middle, which I'm actually kind of excited that I'm using the binder style instead, because then if I miss a page, or like say I only read like 6 books in September, instead of having like 4 empty pages, then I'll be able to like take those pages out. Or if I end up reading like 27 books in September, then I'll end up being able to put extra pages in, because I want to do book reviews and stuff like that as well. Because you guys know I don't have a great memory. I'm trying to keep track of like what I'm reading, especially this year, because like I'm on 84 books. Like, considering that my goal in January was 20 to 25 books, I'm like blowing my own mind, you guys. So this is how it started. This was like my cover page. So it started like that. And then I took out this page. This side I won't be able to salvage, like it's stuck on there. But I'm just going to end up like not having this side. And this will work out good as a first cover page, because when you open it, like that will be what you see. So I think that that's still good. I use scrapbook paper, I've used stamps, I use stickers, stencils, stuff like that. And then my first couple of pages are like trackers kind of thing. So the first one I got here is, I'm going to try and hold it up with stuff behind it so that you guys can actually see it. This is Days Read in 23 and 24. Now I was originally going to start this for January, but then I was like, it's like September. I'm not going to wait for 4 months to be able to use this. So I decided to break it down into quarters, and I'm going to make the quarters weird. They're going to fit for like what I want them for. And because I'm doing 2 readathons now in September, I need to keep track of what days I'm reading. And I read during my lunch breaks at work. I read when I'm at home. Like I read almost every day. So I want to keep track of what I'm reading. So I have like a little key there to keep track of it and like what I can write down. Plus then I'm using my good stuff, because I'm using my scrapbook pages, and I'm using my stamps, and I'm using my fancy pens and stuff like that. I thought that this was really cute. Like, look at that. It's kind of like tie-dye rainbowy kind of numbers. So I thought that that was neat. And then I did kind of like a calendar. So this is what it looks like here. And I did end up doing like these shorter sheets in between. So it was kind of like a little cutout. Now these ones I might have to redo, because I don't know for sure if they'll fit in where the hole punches are for this calendar, or for this book, I mean, but I think that's okay. I just made them cute. I figured that I could write like my TBR, what I'm planning on reading for the month there. And then, and like when I'm in my month, I'll show like different stuff, or if I ended up like not reading that. Then I have reading goals, and this is 1 through 56, because I don't think I'm gonna get like 56 books done like by the end of December. But I figure like I said, my reading goal was 20 to 25. So I figure going like 50 to 55, 56 kind of thing would be good for 2024. So I did this as a like preemptive kind of thing. So this I might actually not start filling in until January, but I might actually just start filling it in now. Because I mean, like I said, I want to use the book. So this has reading goals on it, and then I have a key where it's like fantasy, thriller, mystery, nonfiction, horror, romance, dystopian, and humor. So those are like the categories. So that's what it would look like there. So once I hole punch it, then it'll be together. You know what I mean? Then, like, honestly, I had so much fun with this. Then I did this shelf, like bookshelf kind of thing. This I actually saw like another YouTuber do, and I thought that it was a really neat idea. So I drew the books and like the bookshelves, and I put a couple of windows in there and some plants and stuff like that. And then I'm going to fill them in with like the same key that I kind of had on the other page, like fantasy, thriller, horror, humor, romance, whatever. I'll fill in like each book that I read, and then I'll put like the title on there. So I'll color it in that color, and then it'll show like what I read the most of. So I thought that was cool. I also think it's like a nice decoration, and it gives me something fun to color because I like to color. The only thing I will say is I made all of my books like dip down, but I should have either made them like flat across or bump up. Because when you look at books on the shelf, like they don't dip down like that. So like that was like something that I could have worked on better, but I didn't realize it until after. So that's all right, I think. So I'm excited to fill those in. Plus it'll be fun to have like a little tracker kind of thing to do. Then I made 2 different bookish bingo charts. So I have these two. They'll go together as well. Like they're both suited to each other kind of thing. But I thought that that was kind of neat because I could fill out like some of the prompts are a character owns a small business, discovered on BookTube, dystopian, middle grade, title with the letter S, pretty, because my name starts with an S, pretty color book, prize winning book, that kind of thing. So I can fill out like both at the same time and then see like when I get a bingo. My goal is to get like a blackout on both sheets. So I think that that would be neat. Then I did the ABCs of reading. Now I've been putting these in the way. So this is the A to Z challenge. I'm trying to show you guys so you can see it, but it's like actually not see-through. So I did that where I can like write, you know, book title with every letter of the alphabet is what I'm going for there. So I thought that that was kind of neat. Then there's a buzzwords challenge that I did. This was like honestly my favorite page. It has, as my boyfriend likes to make fun of me because of when I got this book sleeve from Maple Leaf Stitching, I was like, what are these? Bee huts? Bee houses? They're beehives. So he likes to say, I have bee houses on here. But I thought that this was neat. I saw this on somebody else's BookTube again, and it's like shaped into a honeycomb kind of shape, and then you write down the prompt in it. So then you have the prompts, like, so this is, like, I'm starting this in September, so one of the things for September is game words. So it would be like a book that says like puzzle piece or something like that, you know what I mean? So you try and fit like that prompt, and then you can like color it in or put a sticker on it or something like that. So then October is magic words, November is good, like, and then December is sound related words. So like squeak, something like that, I think. But I thought that was neat because I used my stickers from Pipstick Stickers. They have like little bees and there's diamonds. I don't know. They're also the same shape as the honeycomb kind of thing. So I thought that was cool as well. So I'm excited to put that in the book. And then I have the book bracket page. So this is where you put your favorite book from each month, and then they battle down to see what your favorite book is from the year. So the way that I set this one up, I actually might end up redoing this since I have like the new book and the new pages and everything. Just because I think I'm going to do mine by quarters. That's what I've decided to do my book by. So I'm going to do it like September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. And then like I'll start a new book kind of thing. So this is what I have so far. But I have it set up as like 6 and 6. And then they go down to 3 and like the 2 and that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to end up redoing that page just so that I can have it go like September, October, November. And then those 3, whatever book I like the most out of those 3 would go into the battle kind of thing. I thought that was a neat idea. And then, like I said, I'm doing this in quarters. So I have the first quarter here. This is what the page looks like when I get it set up. It's kind of hard to show them to you guys because like they're very loose and I'm like dropping them and stuff like that. But so I went with the pink kind of roses and I did like a pink kind of like display kind of thing. Because, you know, it's the end of the season. I really like pink. That's like my logic behind it. It's the end of the season and I like pink. And then I put September, October, and November so that I would know like what my quarter was kind of thing. I thought that was cute. Then for September's book, I did this. Or book. Not book. Like theme pages. Like to say that that's the month. I did a September theme. So it's like autumn leaf colors. And then there's like greens and browns. And it has some leaves on it. So I thought that that was pretty nice. And then I started... Oh, I did October's as well, which is like a spooky kind of theme. It has bats and like spiders. I thought this one was actually really cute. I just used like my scrapbook paper that I had already, which is good though, because I'm like using my good stuff as well as crafting and having a good time, which is like really what I needed. Like I needed the little break so I could craft and just kind of hang out by myself. So I got that. But then that's when I realized that the book was starting to fall apart. So I did start November's, like this is the beginning of it, but I didn't get any further than that. So I might end up changing that. But I'm kind of excited because I'm going to be able to use the binder. So I'll be able to like switch the sheets out if I want something bigger, or if something doesn't work, I can take it out and like remake it or do something different. And then I can use these because I think there's 4 or 5 of these here. There's 5 of them. So I can do different like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, and then like stats or something like that. Because I think I'm going to end up doing a stats page now that I'm doing like so well with reading. Like how many books I read in audio, how many books I read in physical books, how many books I got off of like my bookshelves that I actually read, how many books I, you know, ordered to my house, like book hauls. Got 2 more coming. Don't tell him. For real though. How many books I unhauled, like stuff like that kind of thing. And I also, because right away I'm going to be filming my books that I'm going to wrap up for my advent calendar for next year that I do with Taylor. Like this is our advent calendar here. So right away I'm going to end up filming that, but I got to like get that book list together. So I'm also going to make like sheets to like keep track of what I have in those because it didn't work out with my memory so well last time. If you guys saw August's unveiling. I have 2 of that book. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to do that. I'm also planning on making myself like my own advent calendar, like a 30-day advent calendar for December. I'm going to like make myself like, it's going to have treats in it, sheet masks, tea, something I can use like on the day when I open it up as like, that's going to be like my Christmas gift to myself. So I'm pretty excited about this as well. I'm very, very crafty right now. That's what I'm really enjoying. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because, you know, I like to talk to you guys. That's what it's all about. So yeah, have you guys ever used a book journal before? If you have any ideas for like pages that I should put in my book journal, can you please drop them down in the comments? Like let me know what you think. Have you ever set up your own book journal? Do you use a book journal? I'm very excited about the book journal. You guys can tell because like, I mean, I showed you all the pages. Like honestly, I'm dorking out about it. I don't even care. I'm so pumped. And like every time I do a spread, I like hold it up for my boyfriend. Like, look honey, look. So that he can see it too. I'm just very excited about it. I'm very excited. I think it's a fun idea. And it's letting me use my good stuff that I haven't been using for years. So like, use your good stuff. That's all part of this channel. We all know that here. Use your good stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Please let me know how your day is going, how you're doing, what's up with you, what's new. I know I wasn't here for a week. Tell me everything. I missed you guys. I did need a week off though, and I appreciate the fact that you guys were so awesome about it. So thanks for staying around. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. Happy September, everybody. Who was not prepared for that? Okay, this girl over here. Like, remember when it was February? Because I'm pretty sure that was just yesterday. Where did the summer go? I don't know. Not a fan of the winter though, so. But I do like fall. I'm actually, my friend Felicia and I are gonna go for a pumpkin spice latte. I've never had one before. I don't even know if I can drink one because I'm lactose intolerant. So I'm hoping that they have like an oat milk version or like almond milk or something that I can have with it. Because I've never had a latte before. So yeah, I don't know. Please subscribe if you want to. Thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really, really appreciate that. And I really, really appreciate you. Check out my description box for other content creators. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's really, really nice to talk to you again. I'm not wearing makeup. I'm schlubbing it. That's how it goes. Okay, that's it. I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!